Hello, Virgo. Amyenergy here with your weekly tarot message. If you have not, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell to be notified whenever I make a new video. Working with the Sacred Destiny Oracle, pulling out for our career, love life, and personal. Keep in mind, this is a general reading, so it will not resonate for every Virgo placement out there. Feel free to check out your sun, moon, and rising sign to get a full picture of what's going on for you. But do use your own intuition to take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you want to book a personal, I would love to connect with you, and you can do so on my website at www.amyenergy.online. All right, getting into career. Oh, purification, the devil, the chariot, the emperor. Okay, wow. So a lot going on here, a lot of major arcana, a lot of heavy energy. Okay, there's a lot of pressure here. We have the devil, okay? And this is sort of those situations that we feel chained to, or sometimes that we really are chained to, like addictions, obsessions. With it coming out into career, though, I'm like, okay, this is capitalism. Okay, and yeah, we have the Two of Swords here, because what is truly more scary than capitalism and, you know, being in a position where maybe you don't believe in anything that this capitalistic system stands for, but you still have to basically give your whole life to it, or, you know, be houseless and foodless. So that's really hard. Okay, that's one that will resonate with every sign. Um, in most places of the world, unfortunately. Um, but we have purification here, so there's some magic going on. We're really recognizing our fears. Okay, so we're sitting with them. It doesn't maybe feel good, but when we sit with our fears, like, there's a lot of insights that can come in during that time. And ultimately, I see the insights coming in really being able to help us develop our vision for where we want to go. Okay, because the chariot and the emperor are both cards of the visionary. Okay, so I feel like we've probably worked in abusive capitalist um, situations for most of our life. Yes, the devil coming out twice. Okay, this is 100%. The Ten of Swords is over this reading. You're done, Virgo. You're done. You're not subscribing to capitalism. Okay, I do feel like with the devil coming out twice, this could be the energy of feeling like, okay, like I'm kind of feeling like there's a story here, like we've walked away from capitalism and we've chosen to sit in the fear. And then through the fear, through sitting in it, we've gotten the downloads. We know what we're supposed to do. But unfortunately, we're still having to deal with the devil, because in a capitalist society, you cannot get away from it, right? They design it so that you absolutely have to work for them, especially if you're here in the United States, where, like, one of the only countries where or probably the only country, I'm not 100% sure, but most countries in developed nations have health insurance for their people that's not connected to their employment. I mean, when you can't even see a doctor unless you are giving 40 hours a week or more to a system, that hurts you, that's a really effed up place to be. So, I mean, acknowledging the fact that this is like really, really painful, right? With the Ten of Swords, though, um, there is a lot of hope, I feel, because it is kind of saying that we can end this cycle, at least for us, right? So maybe that's why we're a major visionary energy here, because the thing about capitalism is, even if you manage to somehow escape this devil, which is an incredibly difficult thing to do, then you still have to reconcile with the fact that everyone else is still dealing with this devil, right? And so it's kind of like a whole system that needs to, I mean, not kind of, it's 100% a whole system that needs to be burned to the effing ground, like hundreds of years ago. But it hasn't happened yet. So free flow is coming out here. I feel like, as much as possible, allow yourself to sit with what's coming up for you, but do not succumb to the addictions or to falling into one of those addictive patterns of capitalism, right? Um, this is very much asking you to remain focused on your vision even through the temptation, right? Because I feel like this could be you being very tempted to go back into this capitalism. Don't do it. Allow yourself to sit in the fear. Sitting in fear is actually better than the alternative here, right? Um, and I also feel like sitting in these feelings of fear and uncertainty, it is sort of like a purification process, because it's kind of like we're releasing control of the situation. We're allowing ourselves to take our purest form of the child and to kind of flow and like recreate our vision here. Like, I feel like this is the vision you've always had for your life, but it's kind of like we may have gotten away from it and now we're getting back to it. Okay, so it's really a lot, but there's so much being illuminated to you right now, Virgo, about your path. So, the downloads that you are getting, they could be actually, making you more afraid, because it's like, that you can't work with the devil, but yet that's the only thing that we're ever prepared for in a capitalist society. Um, it's a horrible situation, Virgo. I don't know, unfortunately, that's why we're here, right? We are here for a reason, and it is to dismantle the system that has oppressed and hurt people for years and years and years and never helped anybody except for billionaires. And it's disgusting, and there's no excuse for it. And, yeah, oh, we gotta do it, Virgo. It's a lot. This is really heavy for a general reading, but you know what? It is a message that applies to absolutely every person, unless there's some billionaires watching this. If there is, you really need to hit up my Venmo and um, help a girl out. But this really applies to every single person. So yeah. Now, moving into love life, we have Gateway coming out here. The cards are very excited to talk about your love life, Virgo. Okay, so I'm feeling major transformation, but in the most positive way here. With the Gateway card, we're just moving into like a different dimension when it comes to our love life. Okay, we're going for something that is unlike anything we've ever experienced thus far in our love life. Oh my gosh. Virgo, I love this. Okay. So, I mean, look at you, a total earth goddess here with the Empress coming out. You feel good, right? You feel like home. You are just someone who is, I feel like you're very intuitive here also with the Queen of Cups, but you're very grounded when it comes to how you love people. I feel like your energy feels very earthy. It helps other people feel grounded, even if you yourself might not feel very grounded with the Queen of Cups energy. So it's really beautiful. But yeah, I feel like you are very earthy with this Eight of Pentacles, Sun in Virgo coming out. This is creation. So I feel like you are incredibly creative here with the 3 and the 8. Okay, we have an 11. So again, with this illumination, because also the 7 and the 4 with the Emperor that was on the bottom of the deck is also that 11. So there's so much about your path that's being illuminated now, but I feel like there could even be a romantic partner that we could be wanting to work with here with the 8 of Pentacles. It's really beautiful. This is bringing something into the world that is completely new, right? Literally like giving birth to something here with the Empress. Okay, we're very connected to the earth and to our physical experience. Okay, wow. So I feel like what I'm really sensing here, Virgo, is there's a real need for you to understand like who you are, because I feel like this is kind of how other people see you, but you do not see yourself in this way. You actually do not see that you are incredibly rich and abundant and have so much to offer in the physical world. You see yourself as lacking in the physical world. This is the energy of turmoil with the 5 of Pentacles. So we could be really struggling with scarcity mindset and, just feeling like we don't have enough to achieve. We could be feeling like very much like we're not a part of this world with the Queen of Cups. We could feel very ethereal, okay, but I feel like actually, it's interesting because it's not really the case. I feel like when other people, like, I mean, your feelings are valid, um, but I feel like you could be insecure about the way other people see you, and you're actually not seeing the way that they see you, because other people actually see you as very connected and very loving, right? Very magical here. You are incredibly magical. And with the 10 of Cups, I feel like it's really saying, you have to love yourself for exactly who you are if you're going to expect anybody else to do that, right? You can't expect other people to show up and love you exactly how you are if you're not doing that. Because to be honest, if you're not loving yourself for exactly who you are, you're probably not even displaying exactly who you are to other people, right? That's kind of what I'm feeling. I feel like this is really about us working through our insecurities so that we can show up as our true and authentic self. And then we're going to find the love that will love us for who we are. But first, we have to show up in that energy. All right, dive deep. Yes, yes, Virgo, you really want to dive deep here. This is very deep. This could be generational. This could be insecurities that have been in your family bloodline. This is deep. This requires you to really um, get into your spirituality, into your emotions here with the Queen of Cups, okay? You may even want to seek out like a therapist or, someone who can help you to navigate the situation. Okay. Because you are dealing with a lot of deep, emotional, but so magical. Okay. I can't express that enough, how magical of a moment we're experiencing in our love life. And it's kind of all about us, right? It's about us really recognizing, um, how other people see us and how we want to be seen by other people. Okay. Coming out in personal, we have success. Okay, Virgo. Absolutely. We love to see it. Okay, this is my favorite card in this deck. Look how sexy it is. Like, it's not just success, it's like that is a sexy landscape with this mysterious big black cat on there. We love it. Okay. We're clarifying with strength and the Six of Pentacles. Okay. So you can expect, Virgo, I feel, for your generosity to be returned. But I also feel like don't give your generosity to the wrong people. You have to level up your gift right now, or you have to level up on the way you, on your generosity in a way. Like it's not like you need to be more generous, but you need to be more mindful of like where you're investing your energy, and investing it where it's going to be appreciated and not taken advantage of. Okay. The strength card is coming out with the Page of Cups. So this is a time to express yourself. It's not a time for you to, Seven of Swords is over your reading. So this is when we are not straightforward, right? We're not expressing ourselves. Maybe we're talking about people behind their back. Maybe we're trying to go like addressing a problem through the back door instead of the front door. I don't know if that like made sense, but I just feel like it can be a tricky energy. The Page of Cups is like, come on, let's be open and honest. We don't need to do none of that. We don't need to like hide or keep secrets or like, it's a weird energy to do that. And it does make people feel unsafe. Maybe you're doing it to keep yourself safe, and that's very valid. But you have to understand, when you are acting in a way that people can sense like you're trying to keep yourself safe, it makes them feel like they have to keep themselves safe from you. Right? Five of Cups is coming out under the Six of Pentacles. So you have to make sure also when you do give, that you're doing it from a truly generous spirit instead of trying to give to make up for a loss, right? Or make up for disappointing feelings that you're feeling, right? I feel like we could be like really generous to the wrong people here, right? The people who actually, are causing us some sorrow or pain here with this Mars and Scorpio energy. All right, we have slow down, expect more on the bottom of the deck. So we have adventures, expect more, and the Queen of Swords. Okay, so, and the Seven of Swords here. So, Virgo, this is a time where we have to set boundaries and we have to actually be very straightforward, right? This is not a time to, you know, not speak our truth, right? This is a time where our truth is incredibly valid and powerful and can really create change, right? And even if it does create some grief or sadness in the moment, this is just a minor arcana card. It's something we work through in life. So, I do feel like there is success coming in for you. I feel like, there is balance coming when it comes to your finances, but it's coming by you really truly speaking your truth and expecting more for yourself, and kind of getting in that energy of receiving and in optimism, okay? Because we have adventures over your reading. So I feel like, there's a certain energy or vibration that we have to jump on right now because, I'm kind of feeling like this Five of Pentacles, like these fives, we could be getting caught up on the conflict and not wanting to deal with it, where it's like, if we just work through it, see everything as an adventure, right? Let's just work through this conflict and see how it turns out. You don't have to worry and fear so much, okay? It is safe for you to take up space, for you to be honest, and for you to speak your truth, and for you to put up boundaries when you need to, okay? But don't just put up all the boundaries right away with the Seven of Swords. With the Seven of Swords here, we want to maybe at least give people a chance to show up for us. We don't want to just assume that everyone is out to get us and no one wants to show up for us. We want to give people a little bit of a chance, and we also want to give ourselves a chance to speak our truth, because we cannot expect people to guess our truth. We have to speak it or they will not know. Okay, that's end of story. You cannot. I'm a Pisces, so trust me. With all my mutable and my water energy, I definitely can be that person who wants to beat around the truth and not be 100% straightforward. It doesn't get you anywhere. Okay, your truth is your magic, and you have to speak it. If you don't speak it, people won't know it. End of story. All right, Virgo, I'm going to leave it there. Like, comment, share, subscribe. If you want to donate to the channel, you can do so on Venmo or Cash App at amyenergy, at amyenergy on Instagram, at amyenergy3 on TikTok. You can book a personal with me on my website at www.amyenergy.online. But most importantly, Virgo, have a wonderful week. I love you. Take care.